So we are going to make a video about changing technically the battery on my Galaxy S20 Ultra, but it's made out of glass like any iPhone, so you have to change the back too because it's glass, so yeah. Anyway, so there's that, and then we got the battery right here. I already compared it to the original battery that came with the phone from like 5 years ago almost, and it is correct. So let's get down to business to defeat the battery. Alright, let's see here. You should always power down the device first of all, so we're going to do that. And then, whoops, she is not. There you go, you hold the power and the down volume button, power off, there you go. Alright, we'll let that power off, and you need some kind of hot air device, because you need to heat up the glue, and then carefully take that off, but like I said, it's going to break, so, you know, you're stuck, yeah. So, while that's going, I will get back to you. Okay, so now that we got that started, what we're gonna do here, guys, we got this little suction cup thingy. Stick that on there, try to pull it up. It might come up or it might not come up, and that's what the tools are for, and then that's what heat's for. So you can get right in between right there and get that thing to come off of there, and then get your new battery in there. So your kit should have came with tools as mine did, so you already saw one of the tools, and then what you're going to probably need to do is heat it up again. This is an interesting tool. I haven't seen a metal one before. It's usually all plastic. Interesting. I think I'm going to try it. Let's see what happens here. Let me warm it up again real quick and get back to you. Alright, we got that warmed up, so let's see here, y'all. We're going to go on the side here. Okay, so honestly, I would still use the plastic. So we got the little thing that looks like a guitar pick right here. And we're going to go right in between there. And it usually comes off easy, like on one of the corners. But like I said, you are going to break it. There's like nothing. You're fucked. So always get a new back. And, you know, for whatever you're doing. If you're changing the back, or if for some reason you broke the front screen, you need a back and a front. And I haven't broken the front. I think I've only broken the glass piece on the front right there, but that's just swapping a new one, so yeah. Are you fucking kidding me right now, guys? Like, is this going to be the first one that I actually don't break? Because I actually warmed it up pretty accurately prior. And I'm the one that installed this because I've broken it like twice. But that was because dropping it, and then also I tried to change the battery. Well, I did change the battery when I first bought it because it seemed like it was like trash. And then when I pulled it out, I found out it was from 2020. So it was the original battery because this is a Galaxy Ultra, S20 Ultra here. But yeah, dude, holy shit. I legit didn't break it, no cap. But I did buy that pink cover, so I am going to switch it out. And then I'll clean the glue off of this, and then I'll have a backup glass case, back cover piece, you know? Guys, let's fucking go. I did it legit without breaking it. One time in my life so far. I mean, you can see I use this tape stuff to install it because they didn't send like the right glue. But I mean, it held on, so it's just double-sided tape that it happened to come with. And it's actually extremely easier to clean off than the glue too. Like that's all I have to take off right there. So then the battery is right there. So let me get into that and I'll be right back. Okay guys, so make sure that you don't break and you take that little piece out there. I believe it's the camera, if my memory serves. And then to take this off, it's pretty simple. I forget if you heat it up or not. However, I do have this little tiny, this is like a really good set actually, because look at that. You see, it's like meant for small electronics. These, tweezers here. So yeah, you pull that off and then, yep, you just pull that off there and just put that aside for now, y'all. And then what we're gonna do is I have a screwdriver kit. This is a really good kit. I might try to like somehow get it to where you guys can get it from my Amazon. So just give me a minute, be right back, and then I'll get the screws going for this thing. Okay, y'all, so like I said, this kit's really nice. It came with this two-piece screwdriver set here, so what you need to do now for the battery is you got these little screws right there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you could pull the cables off there, but honestly, there's no point, so we're just going to take those 5 screws out there, and then once we're done with that, we should be able to access the battery. Okay guys, we got the screws out there, so, and these are magnetized too, so I would definitely get this kit that I have here. Really nice. That and these tweezers, holy crap. Okay, so what I like to do here is I'll usually pull the battery first, just because it makes sense, you know, from like a safety standpoint. So let's see, we will go, it might be easier to do this with my nails, honestly. That's how I usually do it. Bam, there's the battery plug, and there's another plug, and then there's, after that, I believe I would do a main plug, and another main plug, and then this other plug right there. Okay, get that tape out of here. Alright, so now you are going to need to heat it up again. So just when you thought you were good, you got it, you know, you didn't break the glass, yada yada yada, you do have to heat it up because these batteries are glued in there. So I'm going to heat it up again and then we'll get going. Okay y'all, so I have heated it up, and like I said, I installed this battery, so it didn't take too much effort to warm it up and then to get it to unstick. I'm sure they use a lot more glue from the factory, because the first time I took this battery out, or installed this battery, it was a pain in the ass. It's interesting, the production date's the same, 11/10/2020, huh? Why are all these batteries made on 2020? That's very interesting. Okay, so there goes the old battery. This is the same as the original battery, 5,000 milliamps per hour, and we are going to upgrade to a 5600, guys. Let's fucking go. Alright y'all, so like I said, the connector looked like it was going to fit, but make sure it does before you tape or glue the battery on there. So we're going to test fit it right now, and if it fits, I'll glue it on and we'll button it back up. Okay y'all, I got it plugged in, and yes, this newer battery, 5600 milliamp per hour, appears good. So let's button it all up and I'll show you how I glue it in there, and you're done. Okay, so when it's all cleaned off, it should look like this on all your corners. You should have no little gunk on there, glue all the way around it. So let's throw the battery in there and zip it all together. Okay, we got the battery in there. So like I said earlier, do not forget this little piece right here. I'm pretty sure it is one of the cameras. I just forget exactly. Just don't forget it. That's the main thing. And then don't break it. So I'm trying the Q-tips here. I'm sorry, the tweezers, but usually what I'll do is I'll wiggle it with my fingers a little bit, and then I'm able to pull it out with one of the tools, so yeah. Okay, y'all, don't do what I did. Don't forget to put this black piece and this silver piece under it with the screws there. Make sure you put those on. Make sure that little guy's in there. My glue is already, unfortunately, starting to dry because I kind of skipped that part on accident. So yeah, there is how you put a battery slash back onto a Galaxy S20 Ultra. You can see the 100x zoom there if you look closely. But yeah, it's pretty simple to change the back if you break the back. I do like that somebody makes a pink case. It kind of reminds me of that Elon car, but still, that's how you do it. Thanks for watching.